Nobody cares about you. It sounds harsh, but I don't mean it literally. Have you ever played something embarrassing in your head for weeks thinking about how bad you fucked up, and then eventually realize nobody even remembers it? All of us go through life with this main character syndrome that makes us feel like we're constantly being judged or watched or criticized. And that feeling of constant pressure and anxiety can completely overwhelm and destroy people's confidence or self esteem. Think about the last stranger you saw trip over something in public. You probably can't. But I bet you remember the last time you embarrassed yourself. And that's the point. We're all so busy worrying about ourselves, we barely notice everyone else. And I've struggled with this for basically my entire life. And I'm not gonna lie, I still do, but it's gotten better. So, for me personally, I've been dealing with this crippling anxiety that makes me not even want to leave the crib. Because I feel like everyone's judging me. I worry about how I look, how I'm dressed, how I talk, literally everything. And I've felt like this for years now, and a simple switch of the way I view and approach life has made things a lot easier. I think realizing nobody really cares is important if you're in a similar situation. There's been times where I've went to the gym alone, sat in the parking lot, seen the people inside, and got overwhelmed with this evil ass feeling of anxiety and fear of being seen, and literally just went back home to rot. And this isn't a one-time thing. If I go places alone, it damn near physically pains me to go out in public by myself. When I say crippling anxiety, it's not an exaggeration. Sometimes it genuinely prevents me from living my life, but like I said, I'm getting better. I've recently realized I'm not the main character. People aren't focused on me or what I have going on, because they're too focused on themselves and how other people perceive them. It's almost freeing in a way when you shift your mindset from this constant negative energy and anxiety to a more positive outlook. The biggest lie anxiety ever told me was everyone was watching me. The truth, everyone was too busy worrying about me watching them. I think viewing things this way has helped me be able to get in the gym and focus on myself. Knowing at the gym, everyone's doing the same thing. I'm not going to say one simple mindset change is going to totally work, but it can be the start of building something for yourself like it did for me. Before I couldn't even go to the gym, I was just worried about how it'd be perceived by other people and feel like I'm constantly being judged, but the beauty of it is nobody cares. I've had to realize everyone has to start somewhere, and it's likely a lot of the people you see at the gym were once in the same spot you're in now. And if anything, people will be applauding you and glad to see someone else is working on themselves, focused on the same goals they are. Everyone in there has the same mindset of bettering themselves, and that's huge to be in a setting with like-minded people. But this video isn't strictly about the gym though, it's about life. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about how you embarrassed yourself last week. Nobody cares about how you may be socially awkward. Nobody's keeping track of every awkward thing you've ever done. Nobody cares. And when I say that, I don't mean to sound offensive. It's just a mindset that has really opened my eyes and made me feel more comfortable in my own skin. And I think it's really important for me to remind myself of that, because I still get anxious or self-conscious, and that's normal, but I try to remind myself the only person I want to impress is me, and I've come a long way, and I'm only going forward. And the weird thing is, realizing nobody cares wasn't depressing. It was the most freeing thing that's ever happened to me. And then I could go to the gym, I could upload videos, I could embarrass myself, I could fail. Because at the end of the day, everyone else is too busy living their own lives to keep score of mine. And once I realized that, I finally started living mine.